I wait you to our next events. We will enforce, we will go to the next guest. This time our guest will speak about how they build and how they try to build a better society. Let's say hello to Mr. Andrei Ivan, Projects Director, Skanska, Romania. Please
hello, everyone.
Start the microphone. Okay, hello everybody. Hello, Mr. Andrei.
Hello, hi. So I hope you can see my presentation. I prepared a few slides. If you can confirm, please. Okay, so then I will start.
I'm sorry, we do not see your presentation on screen. I will share it for you in a second.
No worries, I will do it right now in the window. So here should be. How about now?
Yes, everything is okay. We see it.
Thank you very much. So hello everyone again, and thank you for the invitation to discuss on such great topic. My name is Andrei Ivan, and I represent Skanska today, one of the largest project development and construction company in the world. What we create and make is very tangible and often lasts beyond a lifetime. So yet the essence of the value we bring to society goes well beyond the physical places we create. Now, in terms of a few quick facts about the group, about Skanska, from which I would proudly highlight that we are around for more than 100 years, and we want to be around for at least 100 more. And highlight again that we've been ranked number 17th on Fortune's Change the World list, which is really much connected with our purpose on building for a better society. Getting this recognition from them, it's a huge satisfaction for us working for Skanska. Briefly going further, I would highlight that sustainability is simply how we want to do business. We developed some of the most iconic landmarks in the biggest cities. So from stadiums to transit hubs, roads, hospitals, and of course, offices, as we do as well here in Romania. And in the past 5 years, we've been working a lot on designing for social impact and reducing the carbon footprint. So in terms of pillars and where we can make a positive impact in society, we have these 4 chapters. We are promoting community investment, diversity and inclusion, as mentioned before by other panelists. It's really important to have an inclusive culture, and then design for social impact and climate smart solutions that cut carbons and build resilience. This is not an extra demand. This is like an expectation from the society. Not to mention EU and all the regulations. Really happy that things are moving fast in the good direction here. And then, of course, we are pushing forward on the safety industry standards. We have a say. We work safely or not at all. And then, of course, last but not least, being an ethical role model. In terms of climate goals, we had 50% as a target by 2030 to reduce for the last months, but 1 month ago we decided that that's not challenging enough. Actually, our colleagues in the group, and they said, we need to do more, because actually today we got to 34% reduction in the last 5 years. So let's do it 70% reduction by 2030, which is very challenging. But then, we want to keep the bar high so that we, challenge ourselves and the whole supply chain to reach this goal, so that by 2045 we will be climate neutral. So, of course, as mentioned before from my colleagues in IKEA, we are focusing on the things that we can bring the most added value on, and then it's affordable and clean energy that we want, and we contract for our buildings, sustainable cities and communities, the goal number 11, and of course number 13 connected with these two already mentioned, so that the life on land will be measured in the actions we take in our company and products we create. Because we know there is no planet B, so our contribution must be with facts and figures, with proof points that can be disclosed externally. And that's the important part of the journey. It's not enough to have some actions. We need to measure the impact of our actions. And speaking about that, when it comes to our projects, as an example, the office buildings we are building here in Romania, we measure the embodied carbon and then, of course, the operational carbon in this life cycle assessment we do. And here I would highlight again that without involving the whole supply chain, this journey will not be effective. It's an objective that we cannot achieve alone. So it's really important, besides measuring, that we will involve the whole supply chain in this journey. And then in the operational carbon, it is about first reducing the energy we need for our projects, that we are developing the concepts nowadays, starting with this in mind, like what's the minimum energy that we need to really have this project ongoing. And then this will help us in reducing the life cycle assessment. Now we are measuring with a professional tool like the whole life cycle assessment. We are very much focused on both embodied carbon and the operational one, so we can disclose the steps we do and the results of our actions. And then, of course, it is about the circular economy that brings in my mind right now the change in the mindset, the shift that we need to do in the personal level, and then as companies, that we need to rethink the way we live. Basically, we need recycle, we need upcycle, we need to think how we can design so that we have the minimum level of waste, so nothing to be sent to landfill. This is a huge challenge, but it is an expectation. So we really need to increase the awareness and be consistent while going in this direction, working in a structured way with the whole stakeholders involved. And then, as mentioned before, it is something that can be done only by the whole supply chain and partners like designers. It is not an objective that can be achieved alone. So the message today is, join us in our journey. We are happy to see so many great companies with clear targets that are already in this journey, but then we all together need to change the whole supply chain to really be effective in reaching this goal. So thank you.